Hello, V Squad, and welcome back to another episode of VGirl TV. This is the type of energy I need when people come on my channel. I need you guys to have this type of energy. Anyway, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super exhausted. I had a very long day today, but today I'm actually, I always invite people onto my channel and I always, give the perspective from an adult, but I never really thought about getting the perspective of a child, right? So there's so many of you guys that are moving here with your kids and you're nervous about how your child is going to be able to adapt. So I decided that in this video, I'm going to interview my son. For those of you who don't know who my son is, this is my son, this is my baby. My handsome boy. This is Amir. This is the love of my life. So I'm gonna interview Amir, and Amir is gonna give his perspective of what it's like living in Panama. Okay? Okay. So how old are you?
I am 10 years old.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
You're in 5th grade. You just got into 5th grade this year?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Like how I got into any other grade, normal.
Okay. All right, so Amir, where were you born?
I was born in America, New York, Brooklyn.
Yes, okay. And so for those of you who do not know, Amir and I moved permanently here in Panama when he was 5 years old, but Amir been traveling back and forth to Panama since he was 1 year old, right? Okay, so I don't know if you remember this story, but I remember when Grandpa was like how when he had to take you to the airport for you to come back to America, he didn't really want to come back. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And so why didn't you want to come back?
Because I didn't feel like wearing a jacket.
So basically he didn't want to come back because of the weather. Okay, so Amir, how's school like here for you?
It's normal, but the only difference is that you gotta speak a different language.
Okay. How do you feel about virtual school now? Because since we're in quarantine, Amir is doing virtual schooling. How do you feel about that?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Do you rather be in regular school?
Yeah, I'd rather hear the teachers blabbing about the students instead of having to hear the teachers blabbing.
Because the internet is really crazy.
Yes.
Okay, well, when you came to Panama, was it hard for you to make friends?
Not really, because since I was in school, I already made like a whole bunch of friends.
Yeah.
And I started it. So, yeah.
So if a kid is coming to Panama or moving to Panama with their family, do you think that they would have a hard time making friends?
Depends how old they are.
Okay, so let's say they are like 10.
They're 10, it shouldn't be that much of a problem.
No? What about if they're like 5?
They're 5. Oh no, it's gonna be easy.
It's gonna be easy.
Because they're gonna grow up together.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay, what about if they are like 15 or 16?
Oh, it's gonna take them. It's gonna be a little harder because first of all, they're gonna need to learn how to speak Spanish.
Okay.
To make.
I'm sorry, I'm just being a mom. Okay.
It depends how old they are. If they're like around 5 years old, it should be easy for them to learn how to speak Spanish. If they're around 10, it's gonna be a little hard. It's gonna be a little harder. Because they're going to already start from my age. They're going to probably be in around 4th grade to 5th grade. They'll probably be there, and that's where Spanish gets more complicated.
Yeah.
And it's happening in new words to their vocabulary. So it's like, you don't even know the beginners. You don't even know the beginners. Like all that stuff. Hi, bye, stuff like that.
The basics.
The basic. They're not going to even know that. They're just going to know the difficult. And not gonna know much of the basics, because you need to start off with the basics first. Then.
But do you think that if they go to school, that they'll be able to learn how to speak Spanish faster?
Yeah, but they're gonna have. It depends what school they go to. If they go to public school, it's gonna be a little harder for them, because public school doesn't have that much of materials and stuff. Because sometimes it's hard for some public schools. Like there's a public school in Rio Bajo. That one is hard for them to do and stuff like that.
What school in Rio Bajo?
I remember the name, but I know I have to do a project on it. When I was in not 7th grade. 2nd grade. Yeah, so when I did the project when I was 2nd grade, and it showed all the schools, all the public schools and stuff like that. Churches and stuff like that. But if they go to a private school, like the school I go to, it should be a little easier
to learn how to speak Spanish. Okay, what advice would you give a child moving here with their family? Do you think that they should be scared of moving here?
Well, for the adults, they shouldn't be a little nervous. Because for the adults, it's not like in America. Because in America, they already grew up with their childhood friends, and you can trust them. But when you're grown up, you can't trust anyone and anybody. Yeah. Because you're already grown up. Right. You will be nervous. But if you're a child are children, like me. Okay. We just go around playing and stuff. Right.
So, do you think that you would ever want to move back to America?
No.
No. Why is that?
Because I just don't want to move to America. I don't feel like America's the place for me.
Okay. What do you love the most about being here in Panama?
That I can go outside. I can go outside without having to deal with a problem, without having to deal with racist people and stuff like that. I can go outside, I can be free, I can play with my friends, and all that stuff.
Okay. What is one of the most, like, what is your favorite thing to do here in Panama?
Favorite thing to do here in Panama is go to Crazy Park.
So for those of you who don't know where Crazy Park is, Crazy Park, you need to cut a check. It is like an indoor amusement park kind of thing.
An indoor Sky Zone.
Okay, it's like an indoor Sky.
No, it's a Sky Zone.
It's like Sky Zone in America. They have like arcade games. They have like Jumpy House. They have laser tag. It's super fun. So when we were not in lockdown, we would usually go there on Sundays, and he would either go with his friends so that he could go and like really enjoy himself. But there's so much activities to do here for kids, right?
Yeah.
What is one of the things that you can't wait to do when you get out of quarantine?
Go to Crazy Park.
Can't wait to go to Crazy Park as usual. Okay, Amir, have you ever been bullied in school?
No.
Do kids in school bully people? Well, in your school?
No.
No. What about the weather in Panama? What do you like about the weather in Panama? Or do you even like the weather in Panama?
No, I like the weather in Panama. The weather in Panama is very good, very nice. As I explained later, like as I explained before that you can be free. It's not always too hot and it's not always cold. It's always warm. We can always go outside. Like when before quarantine happened.
You were in the pool every day?
In the pool every day. Aria Social every day.
So for those of you who don't know what Aria Social is, it is what you would consider the social area. So a lot of these communities, if you live in a gated community, they have these areas where it's like the pool and what else they got? The pool,
a soccer field,
and they have all these
basketball court and a game.
They got a game room, so the kids usually go there to hang out, right?
Yeah.
So when you graduate out of high school, do you think you'll be moving back to America?
No.
Where you gonna go? To another country?
Another country.
You gonna go to another country?
Yeah.
What country you gonna go to?
I don't know.
You gonna leave your mother?
I don't know.
You gonna leave your mother? You thinking about leaving your mother? You see what? You know what? You see how these kids do you? You see how these kids do
you talk about kids. Hold on. You be like, this is why we have kids. We have kids so we can use them to do all this.
Okay, so Amir, you don't have any regrets living in Panama?
No, I don't.
No, you don't have any regrets. Do you like what kind of friends do you have in school?
I have all type of friends.
Do you think that you would have the same kind of friends if we lived in New York?
No, not at all.
So the reason why I kind of understand where he's coming from, because where we lived in New York, it was pretty much, the area that we lived in was predominantly Black people, and so the school that more than likely he would have gone to would have been we would have just been just amongst other Black people, which is, we like diversity. So the fact that his friends are very diverse here, and this is what I appreciate the most about being here in Panama. He has friends that are Asian, he has friends that are white, he has friends that's mixed, he has friends that's black, he has all different type of friends. And I love that he's exposed to so many different cultures, and the kids really don't see race the way that we see race in America.
Yeah.
Right? So what advice do you have? Is that all that you want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that concludes this video. Didn't really want to make this video super duper long. I have no regrets of bringing my son here in Panama. And then it's also because you have family here that are from a Panamanian family, and you're close to your grandparents, right? So do you appreciate that? So I mean, this is all that we're gonna get from Amir. He is not a man of many words, okay, anymore, now that he's getting older. But as usual, guys, let me know what your questions are, or if you have any other questions for Amir, leave them in the comment section below, and we'll do a follow-up video. With that being said, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And you know, just thank you guys as always. Make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you have on your post notifications so you don't ever miss an update. Anything else?
Like and subscribe, and make sure to turn on those post notifications, right? Look at your eye and turn on those post notifications.
Yeah, what he said. Bye, guys.